Dr. Martin Luther King once said, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? John Lewis was a 17-year-old living on a farm in Troy, Alabama when he answered that call. He was eventually arrested more than 40 times while demonstrating for equal rights for black people. Today, he's a civil rights icon, and John Lewis is a senior congressman from Georgia.
Sir, keep you waiting. How you doing?
Good to say.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Apologize for keeping you waiting so long.
No. This is like a museum in here. You've got everything up here. I mean, the history.
Well, it's, part of telling the story of the struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a bale of cotton?
That's a bale of cotton. It's a very small bale of cotton.
That's the first time I've seen a bale of cotton. Yeah.
Well, I grew up picking a lot of cotton.
You did?
And be out there working in the field and falling behind in the hot sun. My mother would say, boy, you're falling behind. You need to catch up. And I would say, this is hard work. And she would say, hard work never killed anybody. So, well, it's about to kill me.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think when you see these images of yourself and Dr. King and the struggle and the marches and the victories?
Well, it reminds me of what we attempted to do, what we accomplished, the distance we've come, the progress we've made, but also it tells an unbelievable story of struggle.
What would he say about conditions today, race relations?
He would be very disappointed that in spite of all of the changes, in spite of all of the progress that we've made, that there are forces today trying to take us back. He would appeal to us to resist, to speak up, to speak out, and create another powerful, nonviolent movement.
And what forces are we talking about?
Well, there are forces in high places, even in the White House, that are insensitive to the problems, to the needs of people that have been left out and left behind.
Dr. King would call the president out?
Dr. King would speak out. He would call the name of the president, and he would urge the American people to stand up. That's what he urged us to do during the 60s. And he would say, when you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, you have a moral obligation to do something. He would be supporting the football players who took a knee. Before we left to march from Selma to Montgomery, we kneeled. Kneeling is powerful. I was very disappointed to see the president single out these men. You know, we have a right to protest. It's protected by the First Amendment of the Constitution.
You feel it wasn't about patriotism? You feel the president was being political?
I think he was being very political. I think he was appealing to his base.
And what would Dr. King say to President Trump's base? Working class white men and women. What would Dr. King say to them?
He would say that we all are one. We all Americans. We are brothers and sisters. He would say, lay down the burden of hate. Stop putting people down because of their race or their class. He would say that maybe our mothers and fathers all came in different ships, but we're all in the same boat now.
John Lewis was chairman of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. He helped organize the March on Washington when Dr. King delivered his I Have a Dream speech on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial.